This show is simply over the top. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the history of Jersey Shore. This reality series was developed by MTV and debuted in late 2009. Jersey Shore focused on the lives of 8 working-class Americans who were spending their summer together in a house in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Even in its first episode, the show featured the trademarks of tanning, fist-pumping, bedazzled clothes, and, of course, partying. Viewers didn't initially respond to the Guidos and Guidettes of Jersey Shore by actually watching the show. At first, the ratings sucked. But after a few key hookups and drunken fights in skeezy bars, viewership soared.
I find that fully entertaining.
A not-so-flattering parody on Saturday Night Live propelled the show to mainstream recognition, and following that, Jersey Shore shattered television and MTV records. What really made the show popular were its stars. Though cast members came and went through the seasons, Jersey Shore featured a core group of characters that audiences loved to hate and hated to love. The male cast originally consisted of Mama's Boy Vinny Guadagnino, Bronx, New York native Ronnie Ortiz-Magro, disc jockey Paul Del Vecchio, better known as Paulie D, and fitness enthusiast Michael The Situation Sorrentino.
You can't even describe the situation that you're about to get into the situation.
Meanwhile, the group of ladies included the self-proclaimed Kim Kardashian of Staten Island, Angelina Pivarnik, Jennifer Farley, a.k.a. JWoww, Sammy Sweetheart Giancola, and the show's breakout star, the outrageous 4'9", poofy-haired, spray-tanned Nicole Snooki Polizzi.
I'm not pissed off that they put pickles under my bed as a joke, but I'm pissed off that Mike and Polly wasted like 2 pickles.
Aside from this cast of characters, Jersey Shore came with its own language and lifestyle. To keep themselves in tip-top shape, it was all GTL, baby. Gym, tanning, laundry.
These kids are robots. Gym, tanning, laundry. Every day since I got here, that's what they do every morning. Gym, tanning, laundry. You know, that's how they make the Guidos.
Gym, tanning, laundry. Gym, tanning, laundry.
The Guidos and Guidettes on the series lived their lives on the battlefield, otherwise known as the dance floor. The dudes went fishing for eligible bachelorettes to smush, but sometimes wound up with grenades or landmines. In other words, the show was all about primping, partying, punch-ups, and promiscuity.
A threesome is not an easy task to accomplish, but then again, the situation does the impossible.
The cast's often shocking behavior was fueled by the fact that during their time on the shore, they didn't have access to cell phones, radio, or the internet. This isolation caused the group to overindulge, rage at each other, and partake in more than their fair share of mixed cocktails. But under the surface lay important core friendships that helped the group appeal to the average viewer.
Ronnie punched Mike and didn't do anything. Mike knocked himself out. I think Mike tried to commit suicide by hitting his head against the wall.
This show came on the heels of other, more polished MTV docusoap successes like The Hills and Laguna Beach. Jersey Shore took a more raw documentary approach. Cameramen followed the cast around as they got drunk, got laid, and got in trouble, while fixed cameras were posted around the house to catch any naughty behavior at home.
We're going to have sex, so, that's the situation.
Season 2 moved the team to South Beach, Florida, for more of their unique brand of antics. They returned to their original stomping grounds for Season 3 and even gained a new cast member. Snooki's friend Dina Nicole Cortez was brought on to replace Angelina, and she became another core member of the series.
You like the boob?
Season 4 of the series brought many members of the show's cast in touch with their Italian roots by filming in Italy. And it turned out that their crazy exploits translated overseas.
The streets are so small and the alleys are so narrow, Ronnie's not even able to fit through the alley. He's going to have to turn himself sideways.
They returned to the Jersey Shore in their 5th season for even more fist-pumping, hair gel, and tight bods.
I'm breaking out the new fist pump tonight.
In a show full of outrageous events, it took some truly crazy experiences to stand out. Memorable moments included cast arrests, Snooki getting punched in the face, multiple catfights, detoxifying the community smush room, and more than one steamy session in the hot tub. Since its debut, Jersey Shore became a cultural phenomenon and a source of mindless entertainment for millions. While it did garner record numbers of fans, the show also had its share of detractors for its questionable portrayal of youth culture, Italians, and Italian Americans especially. But despite the show's many critics, the series permeated all aspects of American media and gave its stars celebrity status, spin-offs, and careers outside the show. And it did this by giving fans exactly what they wanted.
You going home?
Ciao, Bella.
That was quick.
Out of here.
Nice meeting you. Toodles, tour. Never see you again.